Woo! Sheikh's got hands, guys, man. You guys better be listening up to Sheikh. Is boxing haram? Today we're at Next Gen Boxing Gym in Purley. We're linking up with a very special guest, big boy Sheikh, all the way from America, Dallas, Texas. A lot of you guys have probably seen him, man. Like he does a lot of talks on YouTube. He's got an online community. Amazing Sheikh, Allahumma barik. So we're gonna do a bit of boxing training. I'm gonna do a bit of filming here as well. As you guys know, I've got a community coming out. It's probably out by now by the time that this video's shot. We're gonna do some more content for that. I'm gonna get Sheikh to actually teach in the community as well. So he's gonna be teaching something on either masculinity or marriage advice, something that Muslim men need, you know what I'm saying? Like, not red pill masculinity, the prophetic way. So, yeah, man, excited, man. We're gonna get some work as well, though, you get me? We're gonna get some work, inshallah, so yeah.
Alright, so basically, I am Tai Long. Imagine me being Tai Long, bro. Shifu? That means you get smoked by me, bro. Nah, bro. So as you saw in the scene, I came down and just absolutely smoked the living hell out of this guy. Put it on him as well so you can see, bro. Go on. That's it. This cameraman's fired, bro. This cameraman's fired. And we were saying, yeah, a lot of content creators fell off, innit? Because basically, like, FuziTube back in the day and that, they were bare funny and stuff. And then like, I was like, oh, now we got guys like Yassine just doing it purely for money. Like, you don't even care about the crowd, bro. Bad guy, bro, bad guy. He just wants to take people's money.
Bro, everything, bro. In life, you have to work, man. But I'm providing value, bro. Bro, why does FuziTube have YouTube? For money,
Yeah,
bro.
but he's gone now. Like,
Exactly, but it was all for money. Why does KSI and Deji have YouTube?
Yeah,
It's
but
for
I feel
money.
like they cared more about making people laugh and that.
Yeah, I don't care about making people laugh.
There you go.
No, I care about making people's lives better.
Oh.
That's what I care about. Waiting for the Sheikh's upstairs and I'm about it. We're gonna get this working, man. We're gonna push him to his limits, inshallah. No, maybe not gonna push him to his limits, but we're gonna push him a little bit. Get some boxing in, man.
I like just the hole in the wall gym, man. Just straight up, just come straight downstairs and get to work, man. MashaAllah, I love it. What made you choose shadow boxing? Chest boxing. As soon as I heard that, I thought of Wu-Tang. Sheikh, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if you're familiar with Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Everybody's familiar with Wu-Tang. Stock for a lot, man. Familiar with Wu-Tang.
Boxing's just like chess, man. It's strategic.
Yeah.
People think that it's more
Exactly.
about how strong you are. It's more about your mental. That's what's gonna separate you from everyone else. Your mental, how good you are mentally.
I mean, one of my mentors said just the way you look is just a byproduct of everything that you're doing mentally. Just that challenging of yourself and failing and getting back. And that's why fighting, especially, alone especially, you imagine, you know, getting beat up in front of your son and your wife, huh? Come on, man. And you got to go back to the gym, and then to get back and go back to the gym the next day alone, just thinking about, bam, when this joker knocked you down, and I should have done this. Now you're talking about qadr.
Yeah.
Man, that's predestination. Man, why didn't I do this? Oh, I should have put my foot outside here and came up. Why didn't I do? Oh man. And then you're just alone and you're just thinking, and Shaitan's playing with you, and no one knows it. Bro, there's nothing like that, Aki.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing like that, bro.
There's
nothing like that.
Bro, that's how I tell people, like, it's not just you, bro. It's your family. It's your family you need to do this for. You can't just be strong that for yourself, for the people around you. Because you say, if your wife's, I haven't got kids, but inshallah, when I do, they know that, inshallah, I'll be there to protect them, man, and teach them, inshallah. So,
No, mashallah, man. I just want to make sure. You said your wives. I just want to make sure. You said wives, right?
And I said, why? Straight trying to get me smoked.
No, alhamdulillah, man. Yeah, no, alhamdulillah.
So what we'll start off with, we'll just do 2 rounds of 2-minute skipping, inshallah. So normally we do 3 minutes, 3 rounds, but we're just gonna do 2 minutes. We're gonna go by the buzzer. There'll be a 45-second break between each round. So as soon as you hear that bell, we're just gonna be skipping. So round 1, let's go. Sheikh.
Here we go.
So we're going to be doing a 3-minute round with the Sheikh, just shadow boxing. The thing about shadow boxing that people forget, it's about visualization. Like, it's so key to visualize. And I always tell people that there's been boxing matches that I've had, and the main thing I've been doing is just visualizing, because sometimes your brain doesn't know the difference between something that's real and something that's fake. So sometimes I'll even get nervous shadow boxing because I imagine that it's the real situation. I'm so like vivid in my shadow boxing. I imagine, but it doesn't mean that you have to be super intense all the time. Sometimes it's just technique, but you're still imagining that, okay, a person's coming forward. So that's why you throw a punch, you defend straight after. You don't just do offense. You leave yourself open. Offense followed up by defense. Move around as well. After you punch, move. Boom, boom. Change the levels. So you dip in there, go to the head, go to the body, change the range, move out. So that's the round starting now. So we'll just get into it. We'll just start the round now, inshallah. Okay. So make sure you fully extend those arms and turn it over. There we go.
So turn it over like so, huh?
Yeah.
Is the reason they turn it over to split the.
Yeah. So and also to protect, to make your elbow solid. So now you've got a defense here. Okay. So if you miss, you're defended. There we go. Okay. And close your wrist, close your hand as you. Boom. There we go. Like that. Nice. Good. Boom, boom, boom. Double jab cross.
You turn your hip and your knees with it, same time?
Knees, hips, everything. Good. This power comes from the ground, it doesn't come from your arms. Nice. Good footwork. That's good. Good footwork. Breathing in between your punches as well. There you go. Nice. Step around me as I come in. There you go. Back on your jab. Boom, boom. Good. Let's go. We've got 30 seconds. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Last 30 seconds left. Let's go. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1. Time. Good work. Inshallah.
Too big, huh? Too much weight.
Inshallah.
Like, show me, okay, what's the proper way? What's the purpose of the bag?
The purpose
like this one as opposed to that one.
So this bag here, so we can look at this bag here.
Yeah.
Is a bag you can do uppercuts on, because as you see, you can come under. So sometimes the opponent's chin is here, so you can't do that here because you can't go up. You can only do the uppercut to the body. Whereas this one is like you're emulating the head. So this bag is good for uppercuts and hooks and stuff like that.
What's the purpose of an uppercut though? So if I'm coming to you and I'm a bully, right?
Yeah.
I say, give me your lunch money, you're Muslim or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm coming at you like this, I grab you.
So the uppercut is gonna sneak right through the guard. Boom. It's gonna leave clean open. But what I would like to do as well is the uppercut to the body, which a lot of people don't do. Right there, into the solar plex. A lot of people don't realize that you can't really against a body shot if you're not ready for it. Your body will shut down.
Where's the liver? Show me.
The liver's just right here on the right side, underneath the ribs. So the liver it will shut you down completely. It's directly connected to the head. The liver filters your blood. It does so many important things. And when you get the liver shot, that's why you see a boxer with 6-pack abs. They get hit with the liver shot.
What do they do? So when you see the fighters, you say you hit me with the liver shot, you hit me, and then I come, and then all of a sudden you just see them. Garcia, we love you though. You saw you become Muslim, man. You and your spiritual talk.
Inshallah.
Embrace Islam, Garcia.
Inshallah.
You're right there.
Inshallah.
When he did that with Tank,
yeah.
The Muslim brother. Tank, our brother. So he hit him with a liver shot.
Yeah, and that's why it was a delayed reaction. He went, you're still fighting, and he
exactly. So it comes later. It doesn't come immediate.
Sometimes it delays, man. It's delayed.
Okay.
Because liver shot is crazy. That's why body work's underrated, man.
That doesn't know boxing. They'll probably try to defend themselves like this, but they don't know how to defend their body, right? Is that true?
They don't. What you want to do when you're defending your body, you want to be compressed. So if I'm like this, I'm too high up. I'm stretched out. So now my body's a bigger target. So what I like to do, I like to be bladed towards my opponent. So that means I've got a smaller surface area. When I'm too square, my body's open.
So you big like this, you can't.
Yeah, I was here.
So like this, you want to be bladed, so it's harder for them to hit, right?
Exactly. You want to be bladed, and you want to compress your body. So right now my body is expanded, so it's easy to hurt me. Whereas if I'm like this, I'm compressed. It's like it's smaller. So now like everything's kind of covered. Obviously, you can't cover everything at once, but for him to get to the body, he's gonna have to expose himself to the head. So it allows me to get to where I need to go. So that's why like your stance and your form is important. People think it's like, oh, let me just hit hard. The best boxers, the best martial artists, they have the best basics, like the basics on lock. If you look at all the top boxers, they got the basics on lock. They just make it look easy. Like you gotta keep going over the basics. Same thing in Islam.
Same as the knowledge of Islam, man. Yeah.
You gotta go through the fundamentals again and again and again. The basic stuff is the most important.
You know what's so crazy on that side note is that every time, you know, we'd be in the Haram in Medina, and every year people will come in Ramadan, Hajj, the Sheikh is sitting in the chair. Every year people ask the same question on Ramadan. And I'm like, yo, the Sheikh is so patient. But at the same time, as a student, you're so used to the answers. You're getting stronger and stronger. It's that mental conditioning and patience in dealing with people. So it's a universal thing. It's a soft skill that carries over. You know what I'm saying?
MashaAllah, that's amazing stuff.
So this bag, so what's the benefit of this bag? And so you said for the uppercut here, to practice the uppercut, all right?
This bag, you can do everything. The reason I like this bag is because it's so big and it's gonna give you, like a lot of people don't realize that the bag work is conditioning. You're hitting the bag and you're hitting it hard, but it's not moving anywhere. So that recoil is just coming straight back through your arm, but that's building up the conditioning in your arms, making your arm stronger. So if I'm hitting this and I'm alright, imagine hitting a small frame like mine, and do you know what I'm saying? Your body's gonna be much stronger. Your wrist is gonna get conditioned. Your knuckles are gonna get conditioned. Your arms are gonna get stronger. I don't lift weights, but mashallah, mashallah, I'm still quite like muscular. Obviously, I look slimmy, but I'm slim. But I'm still defined. I'm still muscular. I'm still got six pack abs, and I don't even lift weights. But I just do bag work. I do skipping. I do all of that type of stuff. So
I'm gonna hit on the bag, and I want you to teach me where I you know, if there's some tweaks, if my jab is correct, if my hook is not correct, inshallah. Inshallah. And then with that, I'm gonna teach the world. Inshallah.
Let's do that, inshallah. Okay, cool. Let's just start with a jab. So we're only gonna be working on a jab. Bismillah.
No?
Yeah, let's go. Good. That's it. Good. So now what I want you to do, I'm going to pause you. I want you to change the tempo.
Okay.
So what you're doing is you're throwing the jab, barik. Nice. You're going like this. But it's predictable. You want to change the rhythm too.
Okay.
So you want it to be at a point where I don't know when you're gonna punch next. Because if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a beat. I know I can time you. Boom. So just change the rhythm. Let's do that again.
Let's change the tempo then.
Let's change the tempo. Let's see that tempo change. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. There we go. Good. Now let's add in the backhand as well now. So you've got that unlocked. You've mastered that. Good. There we go. Good. Let's throw that backhand again. Good. That's better. That's better. Good. Now let's hit the backhand to the body as well. So boom, boom, boom. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Oh my God, that was good work.
Woo!
That tempo change.
I need to get back in here, man.
Yeah, you're
the
back.
chest box.
You're back, bro. You're back. Inshallah. You're back.
Woo!
You're back. Oh my God.
Need to book another flight. I don't want to be tired like this. And I see a guy pulling my wife's hijab out.
Oh, astaghfirullah.
And his friend is, and I'm sitting there tired, I can't even move out. Oh, no, sir.
Never.
Never, man.
Never, never.
That's why, bro. Get your ass in the gym. Get tired. Let shaitan play what you say. No, no. You're like, A'udhu billahi shaitan. A'udhu billahi. A'udhu billahi. A'udhu billahi shaitan. That's how you gotta go, man.
And a lot of Muslims, they neglect this part of it. Like, people always say, oh, you got a wife, you got to provide for your wife. What about protect her as well?
Exactly.
Like, people don't think about these things, man. Like, subhanAllah, like sometimes just knowing how to fight or being capable is gonna avoid many situations, because your aura, you're gonna know, like, people are gonna tell. I promise you, before I was boxing, I used, like, subhanAllah, I used to get into a lot of street fights. Yeah. But when I started boxing, like, I just stopped having fights because I'm confident now. people can tell that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you move a different way as well. And when you're confident, the energy that you're giving off is different. Like, no, like it's different. It's so different.
It's energy, man. You can't explain it. It's energy.
Yeah.
Like I say, with competence comes confidence.
It's power.
What do you think of your scene so far, Sheikh?
Oh, nice, man. MashaAllah. Got to meet the brother. He's serious, calm, holok. But what I love about him, what I've seen so far, is his dedication to the craft. But more importantly, his dedication to Allah and using the craft to serve the ummah, to serve people, humanity, Muslim and non-Muslim. You know, to come get a young guy off of the street, divorced parents, trying to find his way. He comes in, he realizes this is the way. But then his coach says, you know what, I'm going to go pray. Brings him. So Yasin is going to be that dude, inshallah. When that turns gray, all that hair turns gray, and he's got a couple of kids, you know what I'm saying?
Inshallah.
Inshallah, you know, or more than that, a tribe, which we all hope for. Inshallah, he has a number of people that became Muslim under him through boxing. So, alhamdulillah. May Allah bless him in his work, man, and make him flourish in this, man. Alhamdulillah, happy to be a part of it.
I mean, barakallah fi. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to do 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes. Hey. Power range. Straight back in.
That's why I love hearing that pad, man. That's.
There we go. But what happens? You're always moving. So what you're doing, you'll do it again. Boom, you're moving into the power hand. So, boom, boom. You don't have to move to the power hand.
Don't move to the power hand.
Yeah. There we go. Good. Good. Now for the 1-2. Nice. 1-2. Good. Now for 1-2. Left hook at the end. Good. There we go. I'll bring it straight back up. 1, 2, boom. There we go. Nice. One more. There we go. That's the shot. And for a right hand at the end of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let it flow. So every punch. Boom. And as Hamza says, every punch has its right. Boom. Boom. Don't throw the other punch before the first one is completed. Let's go.
I tell my sons the same thing.
1, 2, 3. That's nice. Again. One more time. Good. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Bismillah. Oh.
Nice. You can throw a left hook after that. Woo! One more time. Let's go. Hey. Woo! I don't know about it. Well, yeah. Sheikh's got hands, guys, man. You guys better be listening up to Sheikh.
That's the man right here.
Inshallah.
Straight up. Seriously. MashaAllah, muwaffaq. He's a teacher, man. He's a teacher. There's some people that know they're able to implement the craft, but they can't teach you the implementation. Only a chosen few. He's a teacher. And being a teacher, you have to be passionate. There's some people that can teach. They know how to relay the information. They're good public speakers, but they're not passionate. Right? He's passionate about the work. He knows it, and he can teach it. He can relay the information. And teaching is just not about relaying it. It's about relaying it to the person at their level. Once you see the person's at a certain level, you know how to tell them, okay, we're not going to go with the hook right now. You don't know how to move your feet. Let's work on the field work. You know, let's work on the bag here. Okay? You're not ready for the miss. 1, 2, okay, 4. Let's just go back to the 1, 2. Let's go back to the 1, 2. You know, so he knows that. He's been very patient with me. I work with other coaches, man. He's patient with me, mashallah, and that's what it takes. No, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, man. Here at Next Gen Boxing here.
Next Gen Boxing.
East, what is this, South London?
South London, Pearly.
Pearly. South London, mashallah, Next Gen Boxing. Mashallah. The brother was gracious enough to allow us to use his gym on a Sunday morning and get this work in and talk about masculinity, look into the project of chess boxing, mashallah, tabarakallah. I like the name, really the name behind it, the meaning behind it is very profound, and I think it's very transcendent. It goes beyond boxing, man. But mashallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, man.
Barakallah
It was
feek. Thank you
beautiful.
so much. It was beautiful.
My stay here, man, was beautiful. I'm coming back to the UK,
Inshallah,
man.
when you're coming, we'll definitely go out properly, take you to some real food,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Definitely, man.
I'd love to, man.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair.
What is boxing haram? Because I get a lot because I'm online boxing, teaching boxing, a lot of people ask me, despite me not being someone of knowledge, I'm not like a sheikh or anyone that's but people always ask me, so and I don't have the answer to give them because I don't even know myself fully. I know there's differences of opinion, I know that, but I hear more leaning to one side than the other. Yeah. So what would your take be on that?
So the face is one of the most honorable creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the face of the human being. And for that reason, the Prophet ﷺ made it prohibited to hit in the face. And we see different effects of hitting in the face recreationally. Okay, I want to mention that adverb is very important, recreationally. So boxing...
When you say, so for the viewers, what does it mean by
recreationally? So for instance, marijuana for recreational use, just for fun or for leisure, is haram. Because it does harm the body, right? But if it's for medicinal purposes... And then it can be used if it's for dire need and there's no other replacement.
So in boxing terms, is in the term of necessity.
In the term of necessity, even where the scholars give leniency, if it's for tadrib, practicing, because it's a skill, you have to learn it. So if there's a way where you can teach the skill without consistently hitting in the face, it's fine. Now, if you wear the headgear, some scholars give leniency for training purposes. Again, it's fine. But to get into the profession where there's a lot, especially where there's a lot of haram that's around in the audience, the liquor, the ring girls, and all of that. That's where a lot of the scholars will say. Additionally, with that is impermissible with the fact of hitting in the face for money, right? If you're hitting in the face, because hitting in the face consistently. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا تُلْقُوا أَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى تَهْلُكَ, and do not use your hands for your own means of destruction. And we know that, consistently may Allah have mercy upon our brother Muhammad Ali. We saw what that did and what it's done to numerous boxers, Hearns, other people, may Allah protect them, and guide them for those that are, inshallah. Some made it out safely. Yeah. But again, what it does is that consistent impact, it breaks down the connective tissue in your brain and it could possibly cause CTE, the concussions, consistent concussions. You always have to ask yourself, for what? Yeah. For what am I doing this for? And if it's just for money, then that's where a number of scholars would even say that it's impermissible, and Allah knows best.
Barakallah feek. I think that's a beautiful way to answer the question. So, alhamdulillah, the new community I've created is also for the fact that I know there's a lot of Muslim brothers that they want to learn the skill of boxing, but they may not have the ability to go to gyms. They may not want to. A lot of gyms, there's fitna in a lot of gyms, there's music playing, there's women that they may, and some people they're forced to spar when they might not want to spar. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? Where they feel like they don't need. So I thought, I've got a skill set that I've gathered for about 10 years of training. I want to pass it on to the brothers for the purpose of not just competition, for the purpose of gaining that confidence, as you said, challenging the anger, developing as a man, was protecting yourself and your family.
Even before all of that, man,
so many things.
Your body is a magnificent, bro. I used to work in the medical field, in surgery. So I've seen everything open from head to literally toenails. Brain surgery, stereotactic. Everything I've seen open and, taking tumors out of everywhere. So your body is a magnificent creation of Allah. That's the anatomy and the physiology. So when you look at how you use your body in a way that can cause harm to something, even an animal, that's amazing, akhi. The way you can turn and the synchronization. Like one thing that I notice about movement, I even say when weightlifting, and when you're moving, I was going to ask you, it seems like, I always say like the shoulders is like the hips of the upper body. Yeah. Because it joins the limb with the trunk. Yeah. And the elbow is like the hips as well when you move. Your elbows has to move for appropriate movement, if you think about it. You'll never do this because it's not a way to appropriately hit or like that. It's about, so all of those little quirks and things, when you learn about the body, it's a magnificent thing to generate power and all of that. So when you're teaching youth how to appropriately use that creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a way that benefits them and others, that's amazing. What about, because sometimes they don't even know like the culture of the boxer, even amongst non-Muslims, like when you're sparring, you're not supposed to spar to knock them out, right?
So that's the thing. So a lot of people, they don't know how, like a lot of people, and a lot of gyms, like, so the culture of boxing, from what I've experienced, is most places, people are trying to knock you out, especially if you're not from that gym. So let's say, for example, I've gone to a gym to spar, like that, them coaches are gonna tell that you gotta get him out of it. You gotta get him out of it. And obviously, I'm here, and if someone comes to my gym, I'm like, my coaches are telling me, he's like, bro, don't let him come to this gym and think they can. And they are trying. So a lot of gyms are like that. They have that tough mentality where if you're not trying to compete, there's no need for that. I don't see any need. Like, I don't think there's any need to try to go to that extent if you're not trying to compete. And whereas I think you need to see punches coming towards you, because I remember I was training and I was hitting pads. Yeah, I'm nice. I'm doing all of this. But then as soon as like I did my first spar, it was a light spar. I'm closing my eyes when the punch is coming.
See those little things, man.
So that's why I think you can do touch sparring. You can do body sparring. Yes, you can have the protective gear and you have control. You can do it in a controlled way where you're not really striking each other. You're just trying to show like I've hit you, and now you've had to see a punch coming. You've had to defend it coming towards you. So you might even be one of you might be focusing on defense, one of you might be focusing on offense, and you switch and you're keeping it controlled. Whereas most gyms, it's not like that. So, but that's mainly because they're trying to compete. That's just especially when I went Philly. When I went Philly, I was training with JYD, professional boxer. He spars with like Boots Ennis, Caleb Plant, all of these guys. His trainer's bred man. And I did a few rounds with him. Obviously, he's an akhi and like my brother, so we wasn't going all out. And I'm sure he definitely wasn't going all out. He's a bit bigger than me. He's a pro, and I'm about it. But he was telling me like that culture is like, even if I see that I'm about to knock you out, I'm gonna take you out. Unless your coach has to pull you out, or I'm gonna take you out there. And that's the mentality that these guys have in the boxing.
But see, that's not toxic though. That's just you in the lion's den, man. That's something that men do.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? That's something that men do. I mean, the whole hit in the face. Go to a wrestling gym. Same thing. It's the same thing. Animals, it's the same thing. It's territorial. We have had blood, sweat, and tears in this next gen gym. Anybody coming from up the street, you know what I'm saying? We have to let them know we're not slacking over here. It's normal, man. As masculine. And I love it. I mean, I tell my children, man,
every man loves it, bro.
It's war.
It's within us, isn't it?
It's war. It's war, man. It's a lesser form of war. If you're not mentally preparing yourself to go to war, somebody's going to have an edge over you. Somebody's going to have an edge over you. You're not thinking like a champion, man. You always have to be ready to go all out for yourself, for the people that you've been coming up with. So alhamdulillah, yeah, man. Barakallah feek, man. May Allah bless you, man. Your family, community, mashallah.
Mashallah,
May Allah bless you, man.
Guys, you guys can check out the Sheikh on Instagram, Abdullah _, is it underscore?
Yeah, Abdullah _Oduro. Yeah.
Abdullah _Oduro. And you guys can see along with Barrett, the mastermind community.
Alhamdulillah.
So you guys just go to his Instagram, you'll see everything. You'll see everything there, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. And check out my man Chess Boxing, mashallah Yasin, at Chess Boxing here in Southern London. I hope I said London. So London.
South London. Yeah, that's
South.
Yeah.
You put the South like
South,
that. South London. Chess Boxing, inshallah. What is it on Instagram?
So on Instagram, it's The Chess Boxer.
The Chess Boxer. THA?
THE, Chess Boxer.
Mashallah. Professional boxer soon, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum.
Barakallahu feekum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.